Visuals, of course, from celebrations that literally take us across the globe. This morning, we are talking all about the Chinese New Year celebrations. And to do so, we're joined by Chinese New Year committee member Helen Lee, who's also the vice president of the Chinese Art and Culture Society, or Studies Society, sorry, as well as the South Coordinator for the Dragon Boat Federation here on the Now. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Now, the visuals we just saw were celebrations from last year, is it?
Last year, yes, correct.
But this year, I understand, in terms of a theme or the celebration that will be centered around, if you will, is the Year of the Dragon, no?
No, last year was the Year of the Dragon, and this year is the Year of the Snake, which is also known as the Little Dragon.
So we are going to get some insight, because a lot of people don't know that the Chinese New Year is usually after the January season in some cases. But much like we have our carnival days predicted for the next few years, we also have the next few Chinese New Years. What exactly is it and how is it determined so we understand the celebration?
Okay, so the thing about it was that in the western part of the world, we follow the Gregorian calendar. But however, historically, the Chinese followed the lunar calendar, which is the movement of the moon, because they were mainly an agricultural nation, and they followed the moon to know when to reap, to sow, to harvest, to anything like that.
Right.
So they do still keep both calendars, but Chinese New Year would mark the beginning of the lunar year, or the first year of spring, or the first day of spring, as you say.
So this year, the Chinese New Year is what days exactly then?
It's 29th of January.
And that means that the celebrations are underway in the form of what will be something we can all partake of. Tell me about what we do when we buy that red ticket.
Okay. Oh, this red ticket is going to take you to a day where you're going to experience food. You're going to make a wish on a wish tree. You're going to see dragon boating. You're going to play games. You're going to see a whole extravaganza of performances for the day.
Sounds good. Now, one of the things that we would see would be temple fair. Fair, rather. Describe to us what exactly that is.
Okay, well, what happened a long time ago, Chinese New Year was celebrated in a temple. And most people would go and spend the old year's night and go into the New Year celebrating Chinese New Year, which is still common in most Asian countries too. But what happened was that when they saw that there was an influx of people, a lot of people came outside and had stalls in it. And with the stalls came entertainment. So it has moved now from a religious festival to just a fair.
And in terms of the significance and the involvement of UNESCO, there are some changes or particulars for this year, 2025.
Yes.
Tell us more.
We are happy to announce that Chinese New Year is now on the list of UNESCO's intangible list of humanity.
And in layman's, that means that it's internationally recognized across the globe, regardless of cultures,
So now
yes?
it's not only Chinese New Year, but it's part of world culture, because over 20 countries in the world celebrate Chinese Year, which includes Trinidad and Tobago.
And I love it, because for those of us who say January is a trial month, it didn't work out with resolutions, we start the new year a little bit later on. It's perfect. Now, I'm saying the red ticket because I know of it, but it does require some sort of ticketing entry. So tell us about costs, where we get it, and that sort of specific.
Okay, we have tickets selling online at $50 a person. Children under 12 are free, right? But this is just a minimum amount of money that we have. We also have locations where we advertise, where you can buy paper tickets if you prefer to have a paper ticket in your hand.
Right. Now, granted that this is a full-on festival, we're looking at more than one day as well.
Yes.
So there are multiple days, multiple tickets, or one ticket with access to both days?
You can either choose either Saturday or Sunday, and it's on this weekend.
Fantastic stuff. So we're heading to the Anchorage in Chaguaramas because we want to make sure we get access to the Dragon Boat. We have space to see things like what we're seeing on the screen right now. And in terms of persons who can participate or attend, are we looking at any sort of age limits, any limitations we should be aware of at all?
No, I don't think there's any age limit to this.
Everybody come on down, celebrate and experience.
Yes.
Now, granted though that we're clearing up, it is the Year of the Snake, what does that mean in terms of the significance or even the visuals that we'll see?
Well, every year the Chinese New Year follows a zodiac animal, and this year is a year of the snake. So we are talking about intelligence and wisdom. So this year we celebrate all those who are intelligent and wise.
Now, this is within the Chinese community across Trinidad and Tobago. How do you select, or the persons that you're celebrating, how do you determine those with them?
Well, it's not a person inside, but the fact of the intelligence and wisdom, a year of intelligence and wisdom.
So we can all participate celebrating our own wisdom and intelligence then.
Yes.
Because the Chinese New Year celebrations are on. We're heading to the Anchorage, and of course you can get those tickets online, or you can get physical tickets as well. Any locations or spaces that you want to mention specifically that we can
you
do
can
so?
get it in excellent stores, Sincere's, FCMC, Day One. There's a lot of the Chinese stores will have them there.
And we're talking about this weekend, Saturday the 25th of January from 12 to 6. And then we also have on Sunday.
12 to 6, and then Sunday, 10 to 4 p.m.
Lots of activities, lots of celebrations, lots to learn, and lots as we get ready to celebrate the Chinese New Year. So let me say thank you very much, Ms. Lee, for giving us the info, for coordinating the celebrations as well, and best of luck because you have a packed weekend this weekend.
Thank you, and see everybody this weekend at Anchorage.
Yeah, you'll definitely see us at the Anchorage. For now, though, more things are coming up to add to your calendar here on In Our Morning Show. So stick around. We'll be back after these messages.